one of the things that's very clear about mindfulness, and if you don't know, mindfulness is a method of training your attention so that you can bring it where you want and keep it where you want. It's crucial because distractions today are everywhere. I think never before in human history has every human being that we know, or certainly in the workplace, carried a phone that had all kinds of really nifty attractions, diversions, amusements. So we're constantly being pulled away from that one thing we have to do right now. And mindfulness, I think it can help. What's the data?
Well, the data show, first of all, that we are a very distracted culture. There was a paper published by friends of ours in the Harvard Psychology Department a few years ago using smartphones to query people when they're out and about in the world. And one of the remarkable findings in this study is that 47% of the time, the average American adult reports that he or she is not paying attention to what they're doing.
And the way they found this out was really simple. The iPhone app rang you at random times and asked you two questions. What are you doing now? What are you thinking about? If those don't match, your mind has wandered.
Yeah. And so, given where we are as a culture with distraction and mind wandering, the question is, can mindfulness help? And the data show that even 8 weeks of mindfulness training each week for a 2-hour class and a few minutes every day is sufficient to actually produce a change in reports of mind wandering. We actually become more focused, our objective parameters of attention begin to change, and we are able to focus more specifically on what it is that we're choosing to attend to.
So one of the big findings is that there's less mind wandering. And this makes sense because mindfulness is direct training in attention. Never before has this culture needed a technique like that as badly as we do now.
And one of the major sources of distraction is emotional cues. We pay attention to things that are emotionally salient.
Do you mean that email he sent me that got me so ticked off?
Exactly.
Oh.
And then we reverberate. We keep ruminating about it after the email.
I know. That was 4 weeks ago, and I was thinking about it at 2 in the morning.
Yeah. So how does it work in the brain?
Yeah. How does it work? Can you show us?
Sure. So if